Yes, I'm back again with that 2008 Chevy Malibu LT 2.4 liter. I run this code earlier. This was the code that came up. P01 P0013-00. You don't have to put the zeros on it. It's the exhaust camshaft position CMP actuator solenoid. It's a VVT. You know you got an Ecotech. What you got to do, I already fixed the problem. I'm just letting you know what I did to fix that problem. I scanned it on my scanner. I didn't keep it on my scanner. I got some more stuff that I'm doing right now on there on the same car. But I'll show you where it is and what you have to do. Before going any further, I came inside. Those same parts that I'm about to replace, I purchased them on March. We're outside now. You get you a 7. There's a bolt up in here that you have to get out. This is the cover that you have to take off before you can see that item. Let me look under here and see if you can see that bolt. You see that bolt right there? Right there. Right here. That's that bolt for this throttle body boot that's under here right there. You have to loosen that up. You also have to take your oil cap out before you can get this up. You use that same 7 millimeter to get this off. You take that off, and then you slip it off of this. Also, this hose, it's a clamp right here. You take a screwdriver, you clamp it, then you pull this hose back. Now this top piece is ready to come out. Take this off, and also it's gonna kind of jam. It's not hard, but it's gonna hit it a little bit while you're taking it out. So all you're gonna have to do first is lift the front of this right here to take that rubber boot off, and then there will be two little grommets under here that you just pull up. You see that? It just comes up. And you take this whole item and you take it off. Just rest it aside. It's kind of dark right there. I'm on the other side of the truck. I mean the other side of the car. Okay. Those two items that we're looking for is right here. It's these two right here. This is why I'm making this video. There's 2 of them. One got a black on it, and one got a gray on it. See that? That's exactly how they come in the pack, so you cannot mess them up. You take out one at a time. You don't take out both because it's a hole gonna be there. You don't want nothing to be dropped in when you take those screws off. Those nuts is 10 millimeters. All you got to do is take one of them off and just jiggle this with this still on it, and kind of shake it, and you use probably a little pick and kind of help it come up a little bit, because it's gonna be in there pretty snug. It's not bad, but you know what I did was I unplugged this right here, press this in, but you can get this off easier if you take it out with the solenoid attached to the plug. You go from the bottom and you can press it and snap it out real easy. You could use a pliers and grab this and kind of go back and forth a little bit and wiggle it out and wiggle it up. You change one at a time. Like I told you, one of them is black, one of them is gray. That's exactly how they come in the package. Those are the 2 new ones I already installed. But you take one at a time and you take them out, and if it's got any dust down there at the bottom, blow it out before you take these out. Just blow it out or suck it up with a vacuum. You don't want those stuff to fall down in there because it's in the oil. And it's a filter. This thing is like a filter. So all you're going to do is take that screw out, lift one at a time up, then you unplug it, put the new one in, then you plug it in last. Then you tighten that screw back down. You do the same for the next one. Untighten that 10 millimeter, wiggle it out, unsnap the plug, put the new one in, tighten it back down, put the plug back on, and that's how you change your exhaust camshaft position actuator solenoids. This is a 2008 Chevy Malibu LT 2.4 liter. It was throwing one of these, this code P0013. That is the fix that I've used to fix that code, is replace these two. Okay? And all you have to do now is go back and put the top back on, that top back on, as the reversal of how you take it off. First, when you put it in, make sure you put this in first over the rubber. The rubber is not here. The rubber, let the rubber stay on here. If the rubber came off and it stays on the throttle body, take it off and put it back on here first before you put this cover back on the car. It will be easier. And then when you put that on, you'll come back and you'll put this in. Just put it on. You ain't got to tighten it yet. You don't put this in until last. And remember, I put my cap back over here while I was working because I don't want anything to fall in the engine. But you know, you always take the oil cap off before you put that back on, the cover. And after you put that cover on, then you put the oil cap back in. And these is the little garment snap-ons that you're going to snap the back on, these two. And that's how you change your exhaust camshaft position actuator solenoid for the code P0013. Y'all, thanks for looking.